to Saturday Live, and today is a very exciting live. For some of you, you've been following me for a while, and I've been giving you little sneak peeks of the new summer petite style collection. And that's really been born from a dire need that I've had as a petite woman to wear a solid color fabrics and to look really fabulous and deal with my body changes as I'm going through perimenopause and I'm on QVC. So I had to wear solid colors, and I'm not usually a fan of solid colors because I personally love print. Print disguises a multitude of things. But what's been so exciting is that it's caused me to go to the drawing board and say, okay, how can I design a collection that is in solid colors that just works with our bodies, doesn't cling in all the wrong places, feels comfy, looks fabulous. And so you can literally just throw it on. You know it's going to fit you. You know it's made for you. And you know it will help you navigate all the body changes, regardless of what's going on any given day. So, girlfriends, that being said, all of that intro, welcome to the Petite Summer Style Collection. And today I'm going to be taking you through. Now, I know for many of you, you're going to be watching in the replay. Feel free to skip past parts that you're not interested in. I have had some feedback that, oh, you chat so much. I do chat a lot because people come on, and this is my time to engage with you and answer your questions as well. But if there's parts that you're not interested in, skip along. It'll be fine. It won't hurt my feelings. All right. So, ladies, welcome in. I'm just going to get it so that I can see the chat as and when that happens. Oops, sorry. Oh my goodness, we don't want that part. Okay, so this is the first one. Oh, and by the way, all the products are actually listed at the bottom of the video. So just underneath the little description, you will see products that are tagged on this video. That is not a YouTube shop. That is my store. So you can click on any of those and go to my store. And I have a crazy discount for you girls today. So I'm very excited. I'll be telling you all about it. Okay, so we're going to start off with this one. I'm starting with this one because I have to say we shot this yesterday. And when my husband saw it, my husband is my photographer. When my husband saw it, he was just like, oh, that is such a sexy dress. And I was like, really? I would not have thought, right? I would not have thought that this would be such a sexy dress. He's not sure why he feels that it is, but he does feel that it is. And it's so interesting because it's got shape to it, but it's not super clingy. It's not super fitted. It is short. You can have a longer version, but it is so fun, and it actually creates a sense of curves. So this is olive green, by the way. So this is not black, in case you're thinking. This is not black. This is olive green and red. You can have it in different color block options. I'm going to show that to you in a second. You can also have this slightly lower if you need to. That is option. And there is a sleeve option that I'm going to show you. So if you have any objections straight away, you're going, oh, I love that dress, Tracy, but I can't wear it for XYZ, which is how I hear it all the time. Don't worry. All of those things are possible for you. Okay, so I'm going to talk you through the design. This was actually a slimming panel dress that I did years ago. I've been doing this for over 20 years, by the way, girlfriends. I've been styling women for over 20 years. I've been designing for women for over 20 years. So I know a little bit about what I'm doing. Okay, I know a lot about what I'm doing. I'm not going to pretend. But the thing is that this has got these kind of slimming panels. This is something I came up with years ago. When you have a darker color on that panel in there, it actually creates an illusion that you have an hourglass shape. And how many of us do not want an hourglass shape? I definitely would love an hourglass shape. I'm actually quite straight up and down, and so I love that. And it actually shaves off inches from our hips, and it de-emphasizes the tummy. And if you have quite big girls, I would suggest we drop that neckline down so that it isn't so like up there. But even just now, you're going to see the option to get a sleeve also helps to deal with that. And it is made out of a thicker stretch cotton jersey. So it is unlike most jersey fabrics that are very thin and flimsy, quite see-through and cling in all the wrong places. This is not that. This is actually a thicker version. You can see it. It's got that body to it, which is really fabulous. Also, on the inside, this is actually from here up until here, it is lined with the same fabric. So, you're not getting any of that stitching around, which easily can pop, by the way. So, you're not getting any of that stitching that makes it look a little t-shirty. Plus, it gives you that little bit of extra support. It isn't a shelf bra, let me say. It doesn't have the elastication in there that's going to give you, it's not necessarily a replacement for bra, but it does hide the bra lines. As you can see, you don't see any bra lines. Okay, I am wearing a good bra, but normally, even in a top that has got, in this kind of fabric, can show some bra lines. So this actually disguises the bra lines. Plus, if you have kind of smallish, still perky boobs, then you could actually wear it without a bra. I have worn it without a bra, and I actually feel fine. Wouldn't do it on national television though, but I would wear it like, for casual weekend, that kind of thing. It's all up to you. Then the length is short. And there are three reasons why this is a good style for petites. Because this is all about petite women. I am 5'3". A lot of my clients, 5'3.5". A lot of my clients are 5 foot, 5'1", 5'2", somewhere around there. So this is a normal kind of thing for them, and they love it because everything can be shortened to their specifications. We make it for your height. So this is a really great line and cut for petite women for multiple reasons. First of all, the obvious is this line going down the body. So we have this lovely, real, like, slimming panel, but it also is drawing the eye down the body. Anything that draws the eye down the body, girlfriends, is going to make you look taller, appear taller straight away. Okay, that is what it's going to do. The other thing is that it does create a sense of shape, which is very important. Sometimes we forget about that. I know that many of us have got, it's not just about being petite. It's like, oh, I don't like my tummy, or I don't like my ass, or I'm not so crazy about my thighs, or whatever the case is. I don't, I'm not sure, should I show knees, or is it unacceptable now at my age to show knees? So there's a whole gamut of things that we're concerned about. So one of the things that I do is I always make sure that I give the garments shape. That doesn't mean tight, it just means shape. Shape means that it's not boxy. So if this was just straight down, it would make me look wide everywhere. Whereas, can you see how it goes according to the lines of the body? But it's not clinging, girls. I have plenty of room around here. So I can take it into a belt if I want to. And I have got these magic belts for sale, by the way. They're also part of the collection. This is a great option. You can wear it, and you want to wear it high up into the waist. It's a really good one to wear up high up into the waist. Now, if you don't have, say, nude shoes, red shoes, olive shoes, and you want to match your belt with your shoes to put in something that is a little easier to combine, you can easily do that. You could probably wear it with a brown. Oh, the brown actually looks really nice. Oh my goodness, I love this combo. This is such a good combo. So I would probably, and I kind of tend to not like things too matchy-matchy lately. I feel like matchy-matchy kind of, I don't know, it's kind of been done before. So I like to do a different combination. I really like this. This is the tan mock snake belt. You can get this, it's in the link below or in the products below. And this can then be very easy to pair with your tan sandals, your tan shoes, and even, girlfriends, a nude shoe. A nude shoe for a petite girl is very powerful because it creates that nice elongated line. I happen to have red shoes because I'm obsessed with red. I have quite a few pairs, and I have these on today. But you can do a nude shoe. It's going to create that elongated line. The other thing that is very important about this is that if you are comfortable to show some leg, girlfriend, as a petite girl, I encourage you to do it, because going above the knee, and it doesn't have to be like way up here, right? This is absolutely fine. Above the knee is going to give you more length. If you prefer and you prefer to have it kind of just on the knee, that's okay. Even just below the knee, if you really don't like showing your knees, that could be an option for you. But I wouldn't go anything midway. Unless, of course, you're doing an asymmetrical hemline, which we'll talk about just now. So, this is a really great way of showing off some leg, elongating, creating that. And I just want to say, okay, little caveat. If you are not showing your knees and your legs because you yourself are uncomfortable with showing knees or legs, that is fine. I 100% support you and will stand by you in that decision. However, if you are not showing your knees and legs because you think it is unacceptable in society because somebody told you that women over 40 shouldn't show their knees or their legs or whatever the case is, then I beg you to reconsider. And the reason being is this, and hear me out, girlfriends. 1 out of 4 Americans is a woman over 40. So that means there's a heck of a lot of us, and we can decide what we think is suitable for us to wear and to not wear. And collectively, we can come together and we could change the narrative. And so I'm going to encourage you to change the narrative. I've seen clients that have been with me for a while now, and they started out with like more discreet hemlines, a little bit longer. Now they're going, ooh, I think I want to go higher. I think I'm ready to go shorter. It's so fun. Plus, it all gets customized for you because, girlfriends, my collection is fun, customizable style that adapts to your body and your height. So everything can be customized. Isn't that incredible? When have you gone into a store and you see something that you like and you go, oh, I love that style, but I wish it was in this color? You can have that. Or what if like, oh, I wish, I love that dress, but I would like it in a longer dress, but it's a short dress. You can have it. It's so fun. All right, let me give you a little sneak peek now of your sleeve options because there are, and again, we're going to talk about why we're not showing our arms. And I'm going to challenge you if you are not showing your upper arms because you don't want to show your upper arms. Girlfriends, I'm with you. If you are not showing your upper arms because you think it is unacceptable, I want to challenge you on that. Because again, 1 out of 4 people in Americans, not even just females, 1 out of 4, we are women over 40. So we can decide, right? But you may feel like, Trace, I'm just not ready. And I respect that. I really do. So I've given you a sleeve option. Plus, there's other benefits to this, let me tell you, not just the sleeve. Now, you may be saying, but that's not covering the upper arms. You're right. But what it is doing is it's making them look narrow. So let me explain. So the frill sleeve, and this, by the way, there is a sleeve option, so you can have a sleeve option, not a problem. But the frill sleeve is very clever because what it does is it goes at a diagonal across the widest part of your part of most of us across this part of our arm, but it flares and it frills, so it makes this seem narrow in comparison, which is so exciting. So can you see that this is wider? So it makes this look narrow in comparison. So it actually creates a de-emphasis. Plus, it can also add a little bit of kind of broadness to your shoulders if you're needing that. And if you already have broad shoulders, go for it. Why not just have fun with it, really? Then it also cinches into the waist. So it does create that belted effect, gives you more of a cinching into your waist. And these ties are very strategic. They go down the body and hide the tummy even more. Very exciting. So already to me, and I am having like tummy stuff, perimenopause, blah, 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 trying to sort all of that out. But what I'm finding is that even without this is a really nice disguise because of the fabric, because of the thickness of the fabric. And then if I really want to take it further, because I am having a bit of a day, I'll either, believe it or not, put on a belt because I feel like that emphasizes my waist and de-emphasizes my tummy, or I'll do something more like this. And it's a fun look. It's a really fun look. Plus, it's also nice and long. So you could do a ballerina style if you're not worried about tummies or whatever. I mean, look at how fab that is too. It almost makes it look like it's a skirt and a top. All right, now if you do want a sleeve option, there is also a sleeve option for you, and that's coming a little bit later in the show. I don't have a sample of every single one in every single color, but you'll be able to see what the styles are. Okay, so I'm gonna pop off out of the shot and I'm gonna put on the next one. And this is a long dress. So girlfriends, by the way, if you love the style, but you want it in long, you can have it in long. I am not here to judge you as to whether you feel comfortable about your legs or not. I'm here for you. It's more to meet you where you're at and help you feel more comfortable with the body that you have. That's my passion. Okay, so I'm gonna slip out real quick and just pop on the next one. By the way, girlfriends, I do want to say that with any solid fabric, you are going to need to be a little more cognizant of what underwear you wear. When you wear a print, you do not have to worry about that. That's one of the reasons why I love prints. However, when you are wearing a solid color, you do need to wear those kind of like no panty line type of panties. And by the way, you can see that in one of my previous lives. I do a whole review. There's a whole bunch. I tried quite a few and I gave you a review. And it doesn't mean you have to wear those sucky any ones either. Okay, so while I actually have this before it goes on to the hanger, I'm trying to be a little bit more organized during my lives instead of and like having a whole pile of clothes here. You can you see there? So it's just that little extra piece. It makes a big difference. It really, really makes a big difference. And it also keeps the nice shape of everything as well. Okay, so this is the next one. And this is, oh, and I love this. Again, this is in the product below. Let me change my shoes. Okay, so I'm gonna pop on these now because red, girlfriends, I mean, I feel like red goes with most things, but in this case, not so much with this one. All right, so I'm gonna pop on my other shoes. I have got a few shoe options, a few shoe options here. Okay, so here we go. All right. So this is, oh, and I love this. This is actually what I started with. So very elongating, the color block. This draws the eye way down the body, creating this really elongated line. Again, all of these are sleeveless, by the way, but all of them have a sleeve option. You could also, if you really feel the need to, you can, instead of ordering it as a sleeveless, you could order it as a sleeve option. That would be possible too. Feel free to reach out to me. Listen, girlfriends, always there is contact information all over my website. I am here for you, and it comes directly to me. So I'm happy to get on a call with you to discuss what you want, or to text or to email. Feel free. I'm here for you. Okay. So this one I wore on QVC about a week ago. In fact, yes, it was a week ago. And I have to say, I love it. It is very elongating, goes down the body. It's exactly the same front and back. So it's quite fun. You could actually choose which color you want or which side of your body is your better side, maybe. Like maybe you're a little less lumpy on one side than the other, and then you put the darker side. But again, like your panty lines, you do need to make sure that you have, no panty line panties. Check out the video. And that's not sponsored. I'm just sharing the information. And again, there is the option always of belting. Now, this is also available as a short dress. So if you love the idea of a short dress, that can also be, look, it can be like that. It's beautiful as a short dress. This would be absolutely stunning. So you could do it as a short dress. This is the full length. I just felt like I wanted to give you a combination and different ones that you can try. And then also, what I've done is when I tie the belt, I actually put it so that the ties go down on the orange side and it further elongates the body. The cool thing about these belts is that they actually can be worn multiple different ways. So I did a video on to belt or not to belt, and some women do have girls and or have a very short waist. And so we were talking about ways of belting or defining your waist without losing so much of your waist. And you can take a look at that video as well. But one of the ways that you can do it is actually turn this belt around and do like a crisscross in the front. And I really love this. It is such a fun way of wearing the belt, and it creates it as more of a narrow belt. Look at that. But you have, and it's almost like having a little bit of back support. It's really quite fun. Have a bit of back support. Again, you're going to have the option of a sleeve. Always there is the option of a sleeve. So this is here. Here we go. And this is the magic top. And these come in brown, navy, and olive green. So you can choose. And let me tell you, girlfriends, this was named the magic top by my clients. So I started making these years ago. And I mean, we were selling them so much, we were making them so many times. I was like, I am tired of the magic top, but they sold so well. And the reason being is because they really do work like magic. They give you the sense of a waist, which is really helpful, especially for women who have a bust and have a tummy, and it feels like it kind of all goes into one, which does happen during perimenopause or menopause. It all gets, they call it chaos for a reason. It is like hormonal chaos in your body. Yes, I'm going through that right now. Okay, so this is the cinches. This creates really nice definition, and then the ties go down the body, de-emphasizing the tummy. Again, I have the short frill sleeve. Okay, so the frill sleeve is here for you if you want that. If you want it as a longer sleeve, you'll see that in the navy coming up just now in the show. And again, you can cross this over and tie it at the back. You can do a ballerina top. You will notice, so one of the questions that I've had from ladies is, what is the difference between the magic top and the magic blouse? Well, the magic blouse is in a fabric that does not stretch to the degree that this one does. And it is higher up so that it can be worn on its own as a blouse, as a crossover blouse. However, this one, I mean, okay, unless you really don't mind showing some cleavage, like maybe you don't, or maybe you're going somewhere where that's completely appropriate, that will work. Otherwise, this is more of a top to wear over something. But what is so wonderful about it is because of the line of it, it actually really de-emphasizes the bust. It's amazing. That's why my clients called it the magic top. So I've just done a slightly different rendition of it and kept this really nice and long. Okay, so that is this one. So this is the side by side long dress. It is available again in various colorways. So you could have it in the red and olive. You will see if you go onto the website. Each style, I've done it in the styles, and then there are little icons. There are little tabs where you can choose your color combination. So if it, for example, if it's in the olive and red, this would be the red side, and this would be the olive side. Understand? And then you have the option of a long dress or a short dress. Okay, so now let me do the navy. This one I'm going to be wearing on QVC on Monday night is going to go really well with with the bags I'm presenting. I'm very excited. I represent Patricia Nash. So this is not sponsored, by the way, guys. And if you don't know Patricia Nash, she makes the most incredible handbags that are full grain leather, inspired by vintage bags as well as her European travels. She's also, like me, obsessed with anything Italian, and she travels all over the world really and brings us the best. And it is like phenomenal quality, like really affordable pricing, like amazing, and so vintage inspired, which I love. Okay, so so you can check it out, by the way, Patricia Nash QVC, you can check it out. All right, so here you go. This is the next one. Now, this is a fun take, and I have to tell you that ever since I've made this, I haven't stopped wearing it. It's just one of my favorite pieces. It is a little shorter than one that I'm going to show you just now. This is kind of like the short length going into the long. So this is a great way to kind of have a little more leg coverage every once in a while, in that you know, the way that you see it on the side there, or the way that you see on the side, covers a little bit more leg, but it's still cheeky and sassy and fun. This is not black, girlfriends. This is a very dark navy. So it's a really great combination. I absolutely love it. And then with this one, I actually have this vintage necklace that I'm really loving, and I wear it like that. Now you can wear these with jeans. If you click on the product, you'll see in the product image, in the listing, you'll see I wearing it with jeans as well. So you can wear it almost like a top, but with jeans or leggings. And I've worn it with like a dark navy blue legging and a denim jacket. Looks fabulous, really fabulous. Okay, so there's this option, and then there's also, and of course this is where I was wanting to show you, is the option with a sleeve, because I do understand that for some women, hey, maybe it's actually because the air conditioning in your office is freaking freezing. That is a possibility. Or sometimes even Floridians talk about, you know, it's so piping hot outside, and then they go into the restaurant and the AC is blasting and it's freezing cold. So this is the option. It isn't a three-quarter sleeve. It's more of a kind of, it's like a mid-length sleeve, which I really love. I think it's a really fun sleeve. It's nice and straight. It isn't super tight, and it just fits really nicely. Feels really good. Again, this is quality cotton, very difficult for me to find. I was so excited when they came out with this in all the beautiful colors, really comfy, and it's going to keep you cool during the summertime. It really is. So this is an option. You can have this sleeve option in either the brown or the olive green. That's also good. You can have it in either of those colors. These are really fab. Okay, so this, and again, front and back are the same, exactly the same. Let me show it to you with the belt. Okay, let me just put this over here real quick. So the belt that I wear with this is the navy belt. Again, it looks very, I mean, I actually had a client who was sure it was black, but it is navy. It's a very dark navy. I love navy, girlfriends. Navy and brown are my absolute obsession in neutral colors at the moment. And the reason being is that they are so very complementary and so much softer on our skin tone. You know, as we lose color in our hair and in our skin, our natural complexion changes, our hair color changes. We actually need softer neutrals. The black is very harsh on our skin and can drain your face of all the color. And there's no real reason to only ever wear black. A dark navy can do the same job as black. So can a very dark chocolate brown. I mean, I even have a dark chocolate like this dress that's from the color therapy collection. This is such a dark chocolate brown. We actually struggled to find thread this color and even used black on the inside. That's how dark it is. That's how deep, deep chocolate it is, because you won't even see it. So it's just that softer on the skin tone, but it isn't that like draining your face kind of thing. Plus, it goes with so many beautiful colors. All right, so you can easily do it like this if you want to, but you can also leave it loose. And again, the fit and flare is really good for petites. The high low, the asymmetrical. This is the way I get around that three-quarter length. So a lot of stylists will say, oh, where if you're petite, wear three-quarter lengths there, right? But that just cuts across often your widest part of your calf, and it's not very flattering. It can actually make it look very dowdy. So this is a great way of kind of crooking the system. It's a little trick, it's a little hack. Wear something in asymmetrical, that high low really does trick the eye, and it's going up and down and all that. And then plus you've got this line going down here, you've got these lines going down here, just makes you look taller instantly. Now, I am going to be doing a show on shoes coming up. So you want to check out my schedule. You can go to my website, tracygoldnewyork.com, and you'll see on the tab where it says shop live, or even here on YouTube, you can see in the live section, I have scheduled. We're going to be talking shoes, one of my favorite topics. I have a shoe problem. I'm Tracy Gold and I have a shoe problem. Okay. All right. So, but you know, living in New York with small closets, that definitely does impact. Okay, now I'm going to show you a slightly longer version of this one in a different colorway with a slightly different style. So Hold your horses. I'm very excited to show you. And by the way, girlfriends, I am ready to tell you now. So, if you purchase, and it is for this weekend only, it ends my time 12 a.m. on Monday. If you purchase two items, so for instance, if you get a dress and a magic top, then you can get $100 off. You heard me, $100 off. Now, if you don't want the magic tops and you just want to buy two dresses, that will be fine. If you don't even want dresses and you want the magic tops, that's fine too. Your order needs to come to $600 and it will give you $100 off. And that is for this weekend only. You do not need a code. It's already set up on the system and it is for this collection only. So it's the petite summer style. It's really a good deal. All right, so now let me show you this one. So this I also wore on QVC the other day, felt fabulous in it, even though I was feeling bloated, and let me tell you why. So what I did is I put a little pleat here. Okay, so sometimes if you followed me for a while, you'll notice that what I do when I belt is I often pull the pieces forward like that, and then I belt it. And I was like, wouldn't it be nice if there was just a way for it to stay like that? And so I actually put a little pleat in here. And what that does is it creates this here, which is a little bit of extra around the belly area. Really fun. Plus the back got you covered with the dark brown. Again, it comes in different colorways and it is a little bit longer. You'll notice, I think you'll notice, it's a little bit longer than this one. This is just inside out. So you can see that the piece there that comes with all of these styles. So this one is shorter. This is a little bit longer, a little bit more discreet. You could have this one in this length if you prefer, if you want more length. And it goes to show that even though I'm not showing so much leg, it really is just like kind of below my knee. It doesn't really matter because of the asymmetrical. So the asymmetrical is really one of my favorite hemlines because it is so elongating. It really makes a difference. Now, again, you can have this scooped out if you have girls, so feel free. Really, girlfriends, to be honest with you, this collection came out of my own need for clothes for QVC. And then I realized women were really loving it. So I was like, I think I need to make a collection out of it. And so I did. Okay, you can put a belt on it as well. So even though there is that little pleat, it doesn't bother me personally. You could also, if maybe you want to have less of a belt to show off the pleat, you could do that. So you can wear the magic belt like this. Okay, like that. This is also an option. Really fun way to do it. I think I did it the other way on QVC the other day, but I think I would do it this way now. I think that way it actually um, no, actually, I think the other way around. But you know what? You have to play. That's the wonderful thing about these clothes is that because they adapt to you, it does mean that when you first get them home, you need to try a little bit. You need to try them on and see how you want to style them. And there is always the option of having a call with me. So I had a client this week and she had received her things and she's like, Trace, I just need some help. So I was like, okay, girlfriend, I got you. And she tried on everything. We did a video call. I mean, it went off and got changed and came back in, and we tried the different things. And I was like, okay, so why don't you wear it like this? No, 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 drop that a little bit, make this a little bit looser, tie the belt. Okay, go a little bit higher, and it made so much sense. Plus, there were some things that needed to be altered to make them fit really perfectly for her, and we offered that as a service. So we offer a once off alteration service. So if the sizing is correct, because it's the sizing that you've given us, but the fit just needs a little tweak here and there because we're all different, that is available to you free of charge. Okay, so it's not a situation where you're spending a lot of money on clothing that may or may not fit, and then what do you do then? Right? Because we do make it up specially for you. So it's not like an Amazon situation where you're just, buying a whole bunch of stuff online and trying it on to see if you want to keep it. It isn't that because it is customized for you, but it makes a big difference when you have that support. And I'm there for you, girl. I'm here for you. All right. So this is the other option. Really fun option as well. And look, doesn't it look fab at the back? This to me looks amazing. I really, really love this combo. Oh, so fabulous. Okay, so this is the front back asymmetrical dress. Again, you can have this in all the different colorways. So you could have it in the red olive. This would look stunning in the red olive. I might have to do a red olive as well. This is the I have I just get so excited about these things that I want them all as my clients do. So do I, girls. Then this is the navy orange combination. So you can have it in navy and orange, or you can have it orange and brown. You can have that as the combination. All right, now I'm going to show you a top. Yes, I did a top. And I was like, oh, this actually came out really nicely. I'm very excited to show it to you. Okay, so I need to step out the shot for the next one. Okay, and feel free, girlfriends, if you have any questions, put it in the chat, or you can contact me directly on my website, tracygoldnewyork.com. Just click on any of the products below, and that will give it to you. Because that's the wonderful thing, is that it takes you directly to my website. And if you haven't seen already, if you haven't noticed already, our website's had a big makeover. So even we need a makeover every once in a while. All right, so I'm hopping on these jeans. Now, this top you could actually wear with shorts as well, which is a very fun. I have actually done that already. There was this very hot day in New York. It hasn't happened very often yet. It takes a while to get warm in New York. And then when it does, oh my goodness, is it ever? It is so humid. Okay, probably not like Florida humid, but it is very humid. All right. So, and this I discovered when we did the shoot yesterday, how amazing it looks with these fabulous shoes that I have. All right, just to tell you again, for this weekend only, I have a special. So if you buy any of these two items from this collection, it is this collection only. Then you and the value of your order comes to $600. You get $100 off. 100, girls. 100. Okay, so, and it's already set up on the website, so you don't have to put in a code or get a code or whatever the case is. Although, if you're not on my mailing list, I suggest you get onto the mailing list, because then you won't miss these lives or the latest updates and all such things. Okay, so what I discovered, which was so fun, is that because of this color and then the color on the end, it creates this really nice elongated look. I was like, oh, that works really nicely, right? It is a high-low, so it's turquoise in the front, navy blue at the back, and it is in a peplum type style. So I took it from the dress and just curved it out. And I really love it. It gives nice tummy coverage. It gives that pop of color. You could wear it with a pair of shorts. I've actually worn it with a pair of shorts, maybe white jeans or white shorts, denim. It goes with a whole bunch of different things, and it's a really fun look. Again, if you need it as a sleeve option, you can do this as well. Now, bearing in mind, girlfriends, you can order it with any of these items. You can order with a sleeve if you prefer. You will notice on my website, if you go up to if you go to cart, so if you put things in your cart and you look in the cart, there's going to be an option for special notes, and you can always put those special notes in, or you can contact me directly and I can create a bundle for you. It's easy. Okay, so this is a fun way of doing it. And the nice thing about the Magic Top is that the Magic Top works as the belt and the upper arm coverage. Plus, you can use it with other things. So often you may have camis or tops at home that are sleeveless, and this is the perfect thing that's going to make those items more wearable. So think of it from that standpoint. It's not just about it going as an ensemble, going as an outfit to one thing. That's why I kept these Magic Tops in neutrals, because it's really helpful to be able to have these pieces in your wardrobe. Okay, so this is a really fun piece. Again, you can have it in the different colors. I really love it. Let me just do it to the back. I really love it like this. You can do it in the different colorways. Again, the colorways are olive and red, dark navy and orange and brown. You can have either of those. All right, then there is one last dress that I'm going to try on, and that is not actually part of this specific collection. It is in addition to the color block, the color therapy collection. I was just having a little bit of a blank moment. Okay, and I'm going to pop this on for you real quick and show it to you. Okay. And I really love it. Now, if you want something a little bit more snazzy or able to dress up from day to night and that kind of thing, then you may want to look at the Color Therapy collection. Also, really great styles, really elongating, super easy to fit. In fact, the Wear Three Ways dress is one of the places that women first come when they're going to try my brand. They wear the Wear Three Ways dress. Okay, so this is, and I love it. I really, really love this. And in fact, I think, yes, I have got jeans on underneath, but I think you can get a sense of what it is. So it is front back. Okay, so it's the back is the one color, and then we have the side by side. So it's a really nice combination. It is my classic wrap dress, which always has a lot of wrap to it, and then the little sleeve. And you can see even like the attention to detail. We've put the edging of the red is the edging of the teal. And it's a really fun color. I actually wore this to a meeting this week, and everybody was like, "Oh, love your dress, love your dress." Even the belt is done. These belts here are done like that. You see? So, but this is a polyester rayon fabric. So it is not as breathable as the cotton. It's beautiful in that it doesn't cling. It doesn't like catch you in all the wrong places. The shaping is really good. And I have a whole bunch of different styles in that. So I have the Wear Three Ways and the chili chocolate. I have the nice long dresses. Like there's, the back, front, kind of, there's a ton. And if you go onto my website now, right at the top of the page, you'll see the video for the Color Therapy collection. So this is just an extension of the Color Therapy collection, and I thought I would just put it in. This one, however, is not on special today. Okay, so girlfriends, that is it. Let me know. I know many of you are going to probably watch in the replay. Let me know if you have any questions. Either put it in the comments if you're brave to do so, or you can contact me directly. So you can email me on info@tracygoldnewyork.com. You can use any of the contact pages on my website. I'm here for you. I'd love to help you to love the body that you have, because girlfriends, you know what? Let me just say, in the 20 years that I've been styling and designing for women, clothing sometimes is the last thing that we want to deal with, because we're not always feeling good about our bodies. But clothing has the power, the right clothing has the power to fundamentally change the relationship we have with our bodies. And I am so passionate about and listen, like, I'm 50, I'm going through all kinds of changes and dealing with those kinds of things as well. So we all have them, we all have our challenges, but the right clothing can make you feel like you're always turned out, you always look good. And the wonderful thing about this collection is that it adapts to your body changes, it adapts to your height, and it can be customized especially for you. So feel free to reach out. Take care. Use the special, girlfriends. It's only for this weekend. So again, if you buy any two items, anything to the value of $600, so it could be a dress and a magic top, or two dresses, or three magic tops, like whatever the case is, you will get $100 off plus free shipping. Take care, girlfriends. Have a good day. Bye.